What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Midwest Savage. Just got back from the trip from Mitten State Mayhem in Caro, Michigan. 1 day, 6-stage event. Fantastic time. Met some cool people, shot some great stages, and we're here to talk about it. I made the trip up there with my buddy Tingley Gunhole, my buddy Wreckaroni and Cheese. We stayed there the night before at a decent hotel. And Saturday morning, we're awake. In the hotel. Tell me this news anchor don't look like a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Its bicentennial.
He's a terrible news anchor. That's why he's doing Saturday afternoon. Okay, we just checked out of the Woodsy Motel, and this is how I know Paul's from Wisconsin, because he's so nice. Normally, I'll leave a hotel room and I just leave my cards like on a table and just walk out the door. Paul actually goes to the office, thanks them for the wonderful accommodations, and then turns in his tickets.
The reason I did it
or his cards,
because the card slip had been reused.
Yeah, so did mine. I asked him, I said, do you want me to throw this away? He's like, no, I'll take that. And I was like, dirty. But we're getting in the truck, we're out of here. Jeff needs a hash brown from McDonald's. And we woke up the next morning, went and got some hash browns from McDonald's, and we headed on up to shoot. Met up with Matt from Kalash Event. Picture won't do it justice. Check it out, look who showed up at Mitten State Mayhem. And I like Kalash Event a little bit better. I'm just gonna tell you that. A couple other Kalash Event associates, bumped into some people I've seen at K-Bash, bumped into some people I know from Thunder on the Tundra. So it was good to see a few people that you know at other events, and just, you know, being part of the community, going out, having a good time, shooting competition. But like I said, there were 6 stages. They were all pretty decent setup. Some of them were a little bit trickier than others, but all in all, good event, good time, good people. First stage of the day, didn't do as hot as I wanted to. It was the first stage, everybody's gathered up, roll call starts getting read. First one, boom, me. First person, first stage, first shot of the day, coming from me. So that just kind of made me nervous. Had a lot of the heebie-jeebies on me. Kind of hard to shake them off. I get nervous. I get nervous about being the first guy to shoot the very first stage, you know. Nobody likes everybody looking at them when you have no idea what the layout is, because everybody likes to at least be, you know, above the third person, so you get to watch other people run it to get an idea how it goes. Nope, I was setting the tone for everybody else.
Set the tone, boys!
Some of them didn't follow my tone, and they did their own thing, and they did better than I did. I didn't do terrible, I didn't DQ, I didn't do anything like that. I just wish I shot a little bit better, but that's on me. I just should have not been so nervous, should have just shook it off, point, shoot, and move. That's the 3 things I keep telling myself now: point, shoot, and move. That's all you can do. That's just my little theory on how to get better in competition, is just don't stand there, don't overthink it, point, shoot, move, keep going till the stage is done, worry about the next one. You know, once you're done, you're done. You can't go back, you can't reshoot, you can't change your score, it's over, move on to the next one. But the first stage of the day, I was shooting the SLR 107, the Arsenal. This has been my go-to rifle for a majority of the year. I've shot this in a lot of competitions, shot this at K-Bash, shot this at a lot of the local weekend practical rifle matches. Took this out to Mitten State Mayhem with me, and kind of my mistake. I had 1 day to mess with this after tweaking it and doing things to it, which I know is dumb, and I'm not going to do it in the future. I changed the optic mount. I had the Arsenal optic mount on here, changed it to this RS Regulate mount. I changed the brake. I got this unrivaled brake on here, and I haven't really had a lot of time to tweak it to make it exactly how I wanted it. So I had about an hour and a half with this thing at the most. I think the day before I left for the event, I ran to the range with this thing, got a very rough 0 on it, didn't really adjust the brake too much, just shot it, you know, a few magazines through it, said, that's good enough, I'll be fine. And no, I wasn't. That first stage, my offset was very off. Wasn't used to the way the muzzle was reacting. Was used to my old muzzle device on here. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. don't mess with your rifle the day before you're gonna go shoot a competition if you like the way things are. Should have left the other optic mount on there, should have left the other brake on there, or I should have just given myself more time to mess with this thing before I decided to take it to a competition. So that's on me. So after the first stage was said and done, and I realized my 45 was just way off, I just put that away, picked up the backup rifle, the trusty KR 103. No fancy bells, no whistles, everything stock on here. Got the aim point red dot on here, and I know that this aim point red dot is spot on, so I just took this out of the bag, said I'm running with this. I know where the dot is, I know my height over bore on this thing. Shot this also at Kalash Bash, shot this at a couple different local events, and this is the first gun I used at my first competition, and I like it. I know a lot of people have things to say about KUSA, but I will defend them, at least this rifle, for till the end of time or until this thing blows up, because I've never had one issue with this. So this was going to make me feel better knowing that I knew my Zero, that I knew this rifle a little bit better than that one. So this is what I ran with for the rest of the day. The first stage is called Argo. That's where you jump in this little 6-wheeled golf cart thing, and they drive you down the range, and you shoot targets as they become possible after you shoot a few close-up targets. I didn't really get too much good film on there because they kind of have everybody stand way back because you're constantly changing your 180 on this stage into these different berms. So they really don't want anybody around except you and the range officer and the guy driving the vehicle. So I tried getting a little bit of video on it, but this is what I got. Stage 1, my favorite thing. I'm the first one to go, so that's awesome. And yeah, this is the one where you get to shoot out of a moving vehicle. So might be pretty cool. We'll find out. Come on.
Go. Flip.
Okay. Yeah. It's loud, but I did the first stage and you drive around on the thing. I don't know, it wasn't bad. It's kind of fun, but pretty fun. It was pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. Do I wish was doing better already? Yes, but that's what happens when you're the first one to go on a stage. You gotta shake it off. But hopefully stage 2 goes better. So like I said, I swapped rifles out after that one. Didn't feel too hot with what I was shooting on that one. So the second stage came along. That's called Hunt and Peck. The second stage we shot. This is when I had the 103. In this stage, they had silhouettes that you had to, you know, move around barriers and barrels to get a good line of sight on these silhouettes. But a lot of them had the A zone cut out of the chest and had like a little steel plate behind, like, you know, a couple feet behind the target. You had to shoot through the cutout and knock the plate down. But then I also asked the question, do you have to shoot through the target, or, you know, can I shoot it from a different angle? And they told me as long as it's visible and as long as you can make the shot, you can shoot the steel anywhere. So I thought, oh, I got an advantage here. I can shoot this target over to the left a little bit, and that way I don't have to move over here to shoot it through the target. That was a bad idea, trying to game the stage up and get a little bit of an advantage on my part, because all it did was when I shot that steel from the left, it just walked it a little bit to the right to where it was more behind the silhouette that I had to shoot through, and then I ended up shooting that hostage twice trying to hit the steel. So that kind of messed up that stage for me. Got a little angry about that one. That was my fault. Should have just done it straightforward like everybody else was, instead of trying to get a slight advantage by, you know, not shooting through the target and just trying to, oh, look, there's a sliver of the steel here. Let me see if I can do that. Bad idea. Not doing that anymore. Just running it straight forward. We're set up. Stage 2. Switching it up. Busting out the 103 because I don't know. We're just gonna switch it up. But what do you gotta say about that, Jeff?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm switching it up.
That's the right answer.
That's the right answer. That's how we're executing this stage. By the trout.
Ooh. Finished, unload, show clear.
It was after that stage. My buddy Tommy didn't show up with us, but I got a text from Tommy telling me, you know, get out of your head, run it, just shoot, you got this. And I kind of needed that. Tommy's normally the guy who's there rubbing my shoulders, smacking me around, telling me to pick my feet up, start moving faster. So I really needed that text after the second stage. Because like I said, the first stage I didn't do great at all. Second stage, shot that hostage twice. That kind of upset me. But after I got that text from Tommy, had like a little Bloodsport Van Damme moment. Just kind of shook it all off. You can't do nothing about them 2 stages. Keep moving. You know, you got 4 left to make it up. Keep moving, which is what I did. So the third stage we shot was called Fury. They had this tank made up of a bunch of barrels and like a big cardboard turret. You had to shoot targets on one side, shoot targets on the other side, then run down this hill. Here's a video of it.
Gas it up!
But that stage I didn't do too bad. The one thing that did mess me up was you're sitting there counting your targets from different spots where you got to shoot. And then once you get to like the 3rd or 4th spot, you see a target off to your left and you're thinking, did I shoot that already? Do I waste time busting off 2 more rounds instead of engaging these targets? Or do I think I got that one? I think I got that one. Because the targets were like these Russian cartoon silhouette looking things on paper, which is pretty hard to see your bullet holes at a distance. It's not like you're shooting a piece of cardboard where you can kind of tell, oh, I think there's a hole over there. I know I shot that. That kind of messed me up. Had an FTE on that one. And I think that was the only one I missed on that stage, but I was trying to do better. So every time you miss or you mess up, kind of, you know, kicks you down a little bit. But progressively getting better as the stages were going on. Fourth stage of the day was Rooftop Koreans. That one wasn't bad because they had 2 lanes that were, I don't know the yardage, 30, 40-ish yards, somewhere in there, maybe not, I don't know. I didn't have a tape measure out there, but there's 2 bays that they cut down the middle. So there was 4 lines of fire because you had to shoot this bay, then shoot the other side of the bay, then run over to the other bay, and then shoot this half, which was a great use of the space.
Great use of the space. Yeah, I learned it all from Bob Vila.
More targets, you had to move a little bit more, which was nice. I think there was a Texas Star, you shot through a tire on one, you're on the rooftop on the other. Here you go.
Stand by. You're fucking kidding me. I forgot that one. Or no, did I? No, you got it, brother. Oh, all right. I got some towels over there. Range is clear! Oh. I was a runner. See how I did, I guess. I don't feel good about paper. 1-0-1. Next stage after that was my best stage of the day. I think I was 12th overall, and I think I took 2nd in my division on this one. This was the Hollywood shootout. You had to run through this little canopy, crawl through the sand, and then you had to shoot through some little tight, narrow spots, shoot through a couple car doors, and there was some steel at long distance at the end of it. I felt really good after that when I was moving, shooting, you know, aim, shoot, move your feet, aim, shoot, move your feet. That's all I kept telling myself. Aim, shoot, move your feet. That's the best thing I keep hyping myself up with, and I'm going to keep doing it the rest of the year. Aim, shoot, move your feet. But that stage I did pretty well on, and like I said, I felt really good after that one.
You gave me a
All right.
story that I can tell at matches for the next 4
Stage
years.
5. It's my turn coming up.
Thunder on the top in Mitten, Wisconsin, which is,
I'm gonna hand it off to Jeff or Paul.
right, kind of
Jeff, you got me? I'm gonna hand it off to Jeff
Mitten's kind of in the middle here.
because
So like if you were to
Jeff's
come
gonna
up,
handle things for me.
let's say Chicago, you come
I don't know what else to say. Stage 5. Let's have some fun.
Welcome to my channel. I'm taking over Midwest Savage. It's the Sidwest Mavage.
Midwest average.
Bizarro Midwest Savage. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, the Midwest Savage, Jamie. He'll be running the KUSA K103. He's got a J-Mac brake, a cheese grater, and a dong.
Got that from Mocha.
Davernov cheek riser. For Sketchy Lefty, this is the guy who's calling you out on the bowling pins. Thunder on the Tundra.
She's on my Netflix account. She's texting me all the time. Why is it suggesting the show to me? Well, Grandma, you probably watched
Oh!
Thanks, man. You're definitely top 10 of modern. No, on this stage.
He did better than me, so that means he cheated. How'd you feel on that?
I feel like I did okay.
Yeah, you did better than me, so you cheated. I know how it is.
We'll see. I just want
pass
to know
it back
if
to
I
you.
missed any of these.
We'll get these. No hostage shots like I had. I'm a loose cannon though. Look at that shit. Bam. Bam. I got it.
Nice. I miss it.
Looks like you got it.
And put a sticker on it. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice one.
I feel good about this one. Thank God I feel good about the 5th stage out of 6. You know? It's better than feeling bad about all 6 of them. That last one probably got me like an extra 3-4 seconds. I couldn't see that last one. It went all the way to the right.
I stumbled on that one
As
in
soon as I
number.
went prone, dude, I just couldn't see it. I had to like stop and look around.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Never mind the 15 minutes of us talking shit about you.
That's fine. It's all,
Backed it up. It
it's
didn't
all
matter.
for content, dude.
The one stage after that was called Bob Ross. Interesting concept where they had yellow. Interesting concept where there was a white, orange, or blue puck. You flip one over. If it's blue, you step back in this blue square, shoot the blue targets, and there was double Texas Star with colored targets. One was red. You shoot that. That's obviously a penalty. But then you go up, you flip the next puck. It's orange. Move to the orange square. Like I said, continue shooting the orange targets. Nice layout of that stage. I really liked it. Really liked how it made you think instead of just running through mowing down paper. That was good. I like stages that make you think. Even though they're a little bit harder, it's a little bit more fun when you're done with it.
Stoic.
Last stage of the day.
Shooter!
Oh, here I go.
That was a good one.
All right, is the shooter ready? Stand by.
Last stage, how'd you do?
I thought I was doing good. The Texas Star kind of messed me up, and then there was a target that I couldn't tell if it was blue or white.
Yeah.
Rolled the dice on it. It was the one I was supposed to shoot, so that's always good.
Very nice.
Clean match, no misses. Just took me a bit longer than I wanted it to. But all in all, good match, good time. I probably could have done better, except for I started picking it up the last 3 stages out of the 6. But it's all about practice. That's why you're out here.
He cheated.
I wish I cheated. I would have had a better score.
Imagine you cheated and you did that by ad.
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
But Mitten State Mayhem was a great time. Like I said, I'll most likely be out there next year. There's whispers of it being 2 days. I'm not spreading rumors, just what I heard. Even if it's 1 day, I'm still making the trip up there. I had a fantastic time. And they're trying to make it more AK based, get more AK people in there. As I said, there's 4 divisions right now. There's Caveman, which is just AK iron sights. Modern, which is 7.62, 5.45 with optics or whatever else you want on your AK platform. And there's Mutant, which is 223 or 9mm AK platform. And then Freedom, where they let you come out and shoot your ARs if you wanted to. But they're just trying to fill up the event. There's quite a few people there. I think there was 90-something people, high 80s, low 90s, somewhere in there. So good turnout for a 1-day event. Hopefully next year, like I said, maybe they'll make it 2 days. Maybe there'll be more people, a lot more fun stages. I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen. So if you're in the area or you're willing to drive to Caro, Michigan, go ahead and put that on your radar for next year. Mitten State Mayhem. Look it up. You got any questions, you can hit me up, ask me. I'll give you the best advice I have on it or the best information I have on it. But great time nonetheless. Bring some friends. Have a good time. Get out and shoot. Quit taking pictures of your guns and actually use them. But I'm Midwest Savage. I appreciate everybody who's liked, shared, subscribed from here, from the beginning to now. I appreciate all of you. If you want to help me out, like I said, spread the word on the podcast. I just started Shooter, Are You Ready? It's me and a couple buddies just talking about random gun stuff and then random ideas that come on top of our thoughts in the middle of all that. And hit up the store, akalday.net. Get yourself a shirt, hat, working on new designs all the time. Just be on the lookout. Get yourself some stickers. Help a guy out. Like I said, that's how I make a little bit of money to keep going to these competitions, keep buying ammo. I thank everybody that's supported me thus far by ordering from the store. Very much appreciated. I thank all of you. And like I said, Mitten State Mayhem, great time. Next event I'm going to is Thunder on the Tundra in Ripon, Wisconsin. If you're in the area, go check it out. I'm pretty sure all the spots are full, but you can always just buy a spectator seat if you've never shot an event and you just want to see what it's all about. It's good to dip your toes in the water and at least see what it's about instead of just going right in the deep end like I did when I started. I hope to see you guys at Thunder on the Tundra. It's a great time. But Mitten State Mayhem, thank you guys for putting it on. It was a great time, great event. I'll be back next year, and I only hope it gets bigger and better. Like I said, they just started 2 years ago. I think this was their 3rd year. So hopefully it only gets better from here. A lot of people liked it. I enjoyed it, but I'm rambling on like I always do. I'm Midwest Savage. Thank you guys very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you at Thunder on the Tundra.
What's up?
What do you got to say?
You may ask how I trained for this stage. Did I climb the highest mountain I could find and jump and hit the earth's crust? Did I let elephants trample over me? Did I play Call of Duty for 12, maybe 13 hours? I think that's the answer.
You just got to do your best and get out there and shoot.